The Whitetail Factor is a group of die-hard hunters. While our backgrounds may be different, our passion for the outdoors brings us all together. This is our journey. Follow us along the next few months as we take you through our whitetail seasons. Our adventure on this particular Kentucky farm dates back to 2013 when I began hunting with Joe. We really had no clue how to hunt the farm, but took a lot of good inventory that we're still using to this day. Moving into 2014, we were really excited to test out some of our theories. The season started out great as I encountered a great deer we called Lucky that happened in September. I chose to pass him because of the long distance shot, and there were plenty of bucks and hopefully plenty of better opportunities. 2015 was an exciting year for our friends on the farm. Josiah Grigg killed his first buck, a velvet buck that we knew well, called Hook Brows. Mark Helmer killed another buck we knew well, named Ali. Joe and I were a little bit picky last year, and we had some real promising up-and-comers for following years. Two of those deer were named BLT and Dr. Trey. Two beautiful multi-tine 3-year-olds. And this is where our story begins this year. Follow us and our friends along the journey for this thing we call October Obsession. Hey, thanks for watching another episode. It is that most wonderful time of year. I feel like this time of year almost kicks off the hunting season. I know that obviously we're not hunting, but a month before season opens, the beginning of August is when we put our trail cameras out. That feels like it gets the whole mindset for myself of getting everything going, figuring out your mature bucks, your target bucks, or whatever you're trying to do from a management aspect on your farm or wherever you're hunting. I feel like that officially starts the hunting season for myself, because there's so much thought process that I put into that whole month on who I'm going to try to go for, where I'm going to hunt at. Do I want to take a chance? Is it worth the risk? Typically taking a chance isn't worth the risk, but putting the trail cameras out is so much fun for me, especially when I get to go pick them cards, and that's what we're doing now. We generally like to do it a month before season, especially here in Kentucky. We get a good handle on those early season patterns or the summer patterns, which actually fall over into the beginning of the season, all the way up until approximately the middle of September. Those summer patterns hold true through that time. So it's really good for us here in Kentucky. We can use those summer patterns and hunt those. This year, I believe, is going to be a really special year. Probably one of our best yet if a certain few bucks are back. We got a couple 8-pointers that lived through last year, we believe. I found one of their sheds, K2. And then there was a couple 3-year-olds last year. They were 10-pointers. Actually, I think Dr. Trey was a mainframe 11-pointer. He had just a little nub for a 6. And both of those bucks, if they're back and they had, decent antler growth, 10 to 15%, they're going to be pushing, really nice deer. So that would be nice to see them back. I did find both of Dr. Trey's antlers last year. So we're really excited. This year could turn out to be one of our best years yet. Now, we hunt approximately 200 acres here. Only half of that is actually huntable for the style that me and Joe hunt. We do that low pressure hunting. And North Grown-Up, where I talked about before, North Grown-Up, where we brought that redneck blind in, put the beans, the autumn quick plot, that is one of those low pressure areas, and that's a really hot transition area too. So it really works out nice because we can hunt low pressure and have a real legitimate shot at a mature buck coming through that area. So that really makes it nice. And it just, we'll see who's coming through there. So I'm really looking forward to pulling those cards and seeing what we find out there.
After the initial card pull, our intuition was correct. A lot of our old friends showed back up, including the three that we most sought to see: BLT, Trey, and K2. These are not the only targets, but they are the top targets. In weeks to come, we will take a more specific approach to pursue each of these deer. Meanwhile, in southeastern Indiana, Mark Jenkins, Chad Riley, and Chase Mirror are getting geared up for the Indiana season. Mark had some unfortunate events happen on his farms last year, but this has led to new opportunities and a new fueled passion for management of his properties.
We just moved the cameras. Tell you a little bit about what makes this property so good is the diversity that we have here with all the land. We've got hardwoods, we've got really thick cover for bedding. On the west side of it, we've got crops. Right now we got beans in there this year. And over here, we're on the east side. We've got, we call this the back hayfield, which butts up to our neighbors, and they just planted ag beans there this year, which is the first time in probably 15 years. So it's going to change the dynamics a little bit about the property and how the deer use it. Right now, we're trying to figure out exactly what they're doing with these cameras. We're only running 2 cameras over here. I might move another one from my west property over here, just to help out with the inventory. But pretty much we're set up now. This is about all we're getting ready to do. It's about all we're going to do for the rest of the season here is just wait and check these cameras occasionally. I don't think we're going to food plot this, which we really don't need to, because we got ag beans over there. We've got which they're 150, 200 yards from our wood line, so we can find the trails that are established by the deer that come out of the woods. We can just throw some cameras on and check them out and see what they're doing. We've been running minerals out here and running a trophy rock, and that's helped out with our inventory. So the east property is pretty much done. Our west property, we're going to head back over there and check our growth that we've got going on with our Big and Beastie from Fridge and Forge, and probably do some plot boost on it. Other than that, we're ready, waiting on the season to start.
Every day that passes is a day closer to September 3rd opener. To control our excitement and obsession, we rely again on our trail cameras and the intel they can bring us. The chess match is approaching, and we are ready. Or at least we think we are.